So 4chan has decided to start some kind of debate team on their new, and it says in the initial comment that to sign up and if you're prepared for a controlled environment. And my immediate thought was, aren't all internet boards controlled environments? I mean, by the very nature of the internet and moderators, every little thing, every little facet of life is a controlled environment. What's the difference between having your posts deleted because a moderator didn't like them, as opposed to having your posts deleted because a political moderator didn't like them? The only real difference here is now you're trying to proclaim it's about the discussion and not just your personal whim. And, you know, moderator has such a negative connotation that I would not call what the referee in a political debate does moderatorship, because he's not the authority of anything. When you watch political debates, the so-called moderator does not get to choose what people can say, only more or less organize and throw issues at the people debating and see what they say. They are judged by the substance of their content, not by what the moderator deems appropriate and inappropriate. And that's the thing lost on the internet. That's why I say you're all stupid fuckheads that just let moderators rule over you, because that's what it is. I don't know how to sugarcoat that anymore. You are letting moderators control your thoughts rather than you saying what you gotta say and letting other people judge you by the content that you make. That's what I do here. I make content, and if you don't like me for that content, oh fucking well. That's the truth, that's sincerity, that's what I have to tell you, that's from what the information I've gathered, and I am interpreting it as best as I can, and I'm giving it to you so that you can absorb it and interpret it however the hell you want to. That's what we do here. That's a social exchange. But somehow moderators have a problem with that. They have to intervene in that. And then you bitch about the government. The government does not want to control your life. The government does not even want to be bothered with you half the time. You complain because you don't have government provisions, like universal health care, and, you know, welfare, food stamps, things like that. You seek the government out to provide for you, and then you want to bitch and complain that the government wants to control you. The government doesn't want to control you. The government is a reflection of you. The government is a reflection of your desires and your social structure. Your culture made that government. So if you have a problem with the government, you have a problem with the culture, and you have a problem with yourself. But somehow that content is not appropriate for any message board, and I get fucking banned every which way. But some stupid asshole showing child pornography, on 4chan anyway, oh, that's fine. Oh, someone showing some grotesque woman tying her titties around in rubber bands so that they bulge and get veiny and purple and shit. Oh, that's okay too. But Jim Prophet just merely telling you the way it is about how government works, how you make it work, and how everything that comes to be is partially at least your fault. Oh, that's gotta go. Oh, you're being offensive. Too fucking bad. I should be able to be offensive. I have the right to be offensive. And furthermore, by you infringing on that right, I have the right to fucking kill you. That is the reality of the matter. That is human dignity and human rights. Deal with it. So, you know, on that note, I have to ask you a very sincere question. How free are you really? Don't give me this bullshit about how you're free to do what you want. In a capitalist society, explain to me physically, how free are you? Do you have freedom of speech? Clearly you don't. That's why you get banned. Do you have freedom of association? No, because you're getting banned. Do you have the Second Amendment, the freedom to bear arms and use said arms to defend yourself? Not really, because there are all kinds of regulations against that, and, you know, even if you shoot somebody in self-defense, you're probably going to have to prove it was self-defense. and that's going to be a hassle, and nobody wants to go through that. So more than likely, you're not going to shoot anybody. So what rights do you have? So not only are you not getting your provisions met, like healthcare and education and welfare, things like that, but on top of all of that, you don't have any rights. The so-called negative rights that libertarians love to tout. So, what are you getting out of society by cooperating within it? What are you physically getting out of it? Nothing. That makes you a slave. You are working, but you are not gaining. That is servitude. Deal with it. Learn from it. Absorb it. And then grow out of it. Learn that you don't have to be a slave. And then do something about it. I don't care what that particular something is. I'm not your fucking mom. Do something about it that you think is right. Find out what you think is right and wrong, and fucking fight back. That's all I have to say.